Welcome back to the UnitedGosus YouTube channel, and we are with Cevin. And what did you do this weekend?
I topped again. I played the German Open on the last Sunday. Actually, I didn't thought that I would play any events this year, but I got forced to play at least this event. So I had to get to know the Ryzeal deck and the format at all. Worked out again. I guess this format is really fine and skillful. I played like 7 mirror matches over the whole tournament, which was really intense and was really fun at all. Yeah, that's basically it for now. I show you my list. So first of all, the engine cards, which are 3 ice, 3 X, 3 sword and 1 node. I decided to play the pure version of it because I thought that the Fiendsmith deck isn't as consistent as the pure version, and also the bestial count in the main deck of many players went up really high. I didn't want to lose against just one bestial. So these are the engine monsters. Then for the hand trap count, I decided to play 3 Ash, which stops like any Mulchamis or what's his name, or like the Exceed 1 guy. Sorry, I have to apologize because I don't even know the names. Yeah, for Dual Drive you have to stop Dual Drive with Ash. Then 3 Nip, which is by far the best hand trap in this format. Can't complain about it. Unfortunately, I didn't see him that often this tournament, but I stopped it a couple times with Crossout Designator. Then I played 1 Ogre and 1 Veiler. These are only for crossouts targets. I thought about playing 2 Ogre or even 3, but I expected the format will to be Ryzeal, like by far the highest played deck, and then afterwards followed by Malice, and Ogre is like the worst hand trap against Malice, so it's just for the crossout target. Then I played 3 Fuvalos, which I never seen the whole tournament. Like I sided it out like every time. By far it was the worst hand trap I could have played. Will definitely cut it. For the spell lineup, I decided to play 1 Cold Buy and 3 Talents, as well as 3 Desires and 3 Crossouts, which is like in every standard Ryzeal pure deck list from now on, because you want to have as much consistency in the deck as possible, and Crossout lets you play and let the Dual Drive get through. So this is like a must. Then 3 Bonfire for consistency as well. Nothing to say about it. I decided to play 2 Cross and 1 Plugin. The second Cross was like really important to me. It was a last minute decision to play the additional copy about it, because like in play testing on Friday night, shout out to Joel Trausi at this point, I figured out that the second cross is like really important due to mid-game situations where you hard draw it. You can like dodge other hand traps like Cross or Ogre or Veiler. If it gets banished from Desires, you are in a really weird spot, because this deck loses your engine cards like right after turn 1. So you have to recycle your engine cards as fast as possible. And plugin was really nice, Baguska or Dweller, which I played also. And last but not least, the Impermanence, which was also really great because it doesn't play into talents. So for the extra deck, I decided to play 1 Donner, because after you nipped your opponent, you have to get rid of his token to get further play on. I played 3 Detonator and 2 dual drive. Third detonator was like really important because if you begin with your combo, you have to send 1 at least, because dual drive is only able to attach a Ryzeal monster on itself. So you have to send 1 Ryzeal, and afterwards in turn 2 or even turn 3 you can send the aggregator. Now for the utility part, which was also a decision why I played the pure version, because I felt like if I would have played the Fiendsmith version, I definitely would miss some utility cards like Tornado Dragon, like Castrel, the Sky Blaster, or even Abysstrella, which are really important cards into this format, because this is like really good against the Malice matchup, this is good against Fiendsmith, and this is like awesome removal to like some things you want to get rid of. Nothing to say about the Excitement Knight, is like the best XYZ monster in this format. 1 Dugaris for the starting combo. Resolved it once, but I really often used his second or even third effect to reborn like 1 monster or attack for game. 1 stupid card. This is like really good against the mirror match, but people will keep Imp, I guess, now. Yeah, but it's a really great card. Then 2 Aggregator, 1 for the first combo if you go second, and the second one comes up really often in the late or mid game. And last but not least, the Typhon, which is like really awesome into the mirror match. I summoned him like once or twice, like every or second game. This was like the MVP, I would say. Now to the side deck, I expected to play only mirror matches, which indeed ended up like my prediction. I faced like 7 mirrors, so I just built the side deck for the mirror match. But first of all, we went Lancea, because it's like the best hand trap against Malice. Then 3 Perulia, which I will also cut into the next format, because this is as worse as Tuvalos right now. Then I played 3 Slayer and 3 Metaltronos, because like after siding in the mirror match, I will let my opponent go first, because the board breakers are way greater than hand traps, because hand traps are playing into talents and you don't want to play into talents at all. So you just let your opponent start, make his detonator or his Baguska, and in your own turn you have like 6 or like even with Imp 9 cards, especially with Desires and Talents, you have like up to 15 cards to get rid of your opponent's stuff and just kill them. And last but not least, the best side deck card at all at this tournament was Barrier for me. I sided in even go first or go second, because it just auto wins you the game in the mirror match, except they have Designator. But this was like really great again. Great for me. Yeah, that's basically it.
Any last words?
Yeah, shout out as always to UnitedGosus. Feel free to subscribe the channel, like and comment and subscribe. Yeah. Shout out to Yusuf Utsunkaya, who just borrowed me all the cards again. Really thankful for this. Shout out to Philipp Weidinger, who theorized me a lot for deck lists and stuff. And to Joel Trausi, because he just taught me all about the format and about the Ryzeal stuff. Thank you and see you next time.